word hangs in the air. Illuminati. A name that sends shivers down the spine. A name that has been whispered in the darkest corners of history. A name that dances on the edge of a riddle, a whisper, a threat, a promise. It is a name that carries weight, a name that holds power. But what is power without shadows? But what does it truly mean? What lurks beneath the surface? What secrets are hidden in the shadows? What riddles are left unsolved? The truth, my friends, is far more ancient, far more sinister than you might imagine. It is a truth that has been buried for centuries. A truth wrapped in enigma. We must journey back to the dawn of time, to the Garden of Eden, to the very beginning of human history, to the first riddle ever told. There we find a clue, a name whispered in the shadows, Hello, a name that has been forgotten by many, but not by all. A name that holds the key to the riddle, the fallen one, the light bearer, Lucifer. His story is one of rebellion, of defiance, of a fall from grace. A tale shrouded in mystery. His name echoes through history, a serpent's hiss in the corridors of power, a name that has been both feared and revered, a name that is a riddle in itself. The Illuminati, those who claim to possess the light, are but pawns in his game. They are the keepers of secrets, the holders of hidden knowledge, the guardians of the unsolved riddle. They are deceived, blinded by a false illumination. They walk a path that is shrouded in darkness, believing they are guided by the light. But the light they follow is but a shadow of the true riddle. Before the name Lucifer, before the fall, there was Samuel, the shadow in the light. The venom of his words, a silent whisper, poisoned the garden. He approached Eve, not as a serpent, but as an angel of light. His beauty, a veil of deceit, was blinding. His words, a symphony of temptation, a riddle wrapped in enigma. Eat, he urged, and you shall be as gods, knowing the riddles of the universe. Samuel, the name means poison of God, a cryptic curse. And poison he brought, infecting humanity with the illusion of forbidden knowledge, the riddle of the ages. This was Hello's first act of rebellion, the birth of his ambition to usurp the throne of heaven, a dark prophecy. From that moment he became the adversary, the bringer of doubt, the master of deception, the eternal enigma. The word Illuminati itself is a mask, a clever deception. It whispers of enlightenment, a path to hidden knowledge. But scratch beneath the surface and you'll find Hellel's fingerprints, like shadows in the moonlight. Illuminati implies illumination, a connection to the divine light. But this is a false light, a counterfeit, a mirage in the desert of truth. True illumination comes from within, from a connection to the divine spark that whispers in the silence. The Illuminati offer no such thing. Their illumination is a pact with darkness, a descent into the abyss of ego and power, where shadows dance and secrets lie. Section 4, the false light bearer, Lucifer's deceptive radiance. Lucifer, the name itself is a contradiction, a paradox wrapped in enigma. Light bearer he may be, but he is not the source of light. His brilliance is borrowed, not innate. He is a reflection, a pale imitation, a mere shadow of true illumination. Like the moon, he borrows his radiance from the sun, the true source of divine light. His glow is a mere echo, and like the moon, his light is cold, distant, and ultimately deceiving. It lacks the warmth and life-giving energy of the sun. He offers knowledge, but at what cost? The wisdom he provides is tainted, laced with hidden agendas. He promises power, but it is the power of the ego, the power to control and dominate. It is a power that corrupts. This is not true power. True power liberates, it does not enslave. It is a trap, a gilded cage that leads only to spiritual emptiness. Beware the false light, for it leads to darkness. Section 5. The Divine Feminine Deception, a war against the Sacred Heart. Hello, the fallen star, cloaks himself in the guise of the Divine Feminine, weaving a web of deception. There is no Divine Feminine, the one is singular, and the Son is the mirror of the Father. The Creator needs no counterpart. He is the wellspring of all existence. The worship of the Divine Feminine is but a shadow play, Lucifer masquerading as Mary. They sow seeds of discord, avarice, and division. Only the Father is truly divine, who walked among us as the Son, cloaked in divinity. Section 6. The Illuminati Endgame, Enslavement, and the Triumph of True Light. This chapter unveils the cryptic ambitions of the Illuminati, a shadowy cabal whispered to manipulate the world from the shadows. The Illuminati's goal is simple yet sinister, to ensnare humanity in their web. They operate in the shadows, pulling the strings of power and influence to weave their dark tapestry. They seek to bind our minds, our bodies, and our very souls. Through manipulation and deceit, they aim to strip us of our free will and autonomy like puppets on invisible strings. They offer a false promise of a utopian future, a world without war, poverty, or disease. This vision is but a mirage, a siren song designed to lure us into complacency. But this utopia can only exist under their absolute dominion, a world where freedom is an illusion, and every aspect of life is monitored and regulated like a gilded cage. We must not be beguiled by their promises. Their vision of the future is a cage, gilded but confining, a riddle wrapped in an enigma. We must remember who we are, beings of light, created in the image of the divine. Our true nature is one of freedom, love, and infinite potential, hidden in plain sight. The true battle is not fought on battlefields or in secret societies. It is a spiritual battle, a struggle for the soul of humanity, a game of shadows and light. It is fought within each of us. Every choice we make, every thought we entertain contributes to this cosmic struggle, a riddle of light and darkness. It is the battle between light and darkness, between love and fear. Each of us holds the power to tip the scales, a key to the hidden door. And in the end, my friends, light will triumph. The dawn will break, and the true light will shine, dispelling the darkness forever, revealing the hidden